Welcome back to Film Study podcast with Lexi, and I have Kay on, and we're talking predictions for episode 8 of season 6. Wow, that means we're really like this is the
We're getting
midpoint. We're at
into
the
it.
midpoint. This is like we're over. Like we have less.
We're in the
I know
end
we're in
game
the
now.
end game. It's crazy, and knowing that this is like wrapping up Spencer's story, it's great. Anyway, it's great. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, rate the podcast 5 stars, all that good stuff. Okay. Season 6, episode 8. Kids see ghosts. So it says Tay Diggs guest stars in huge letters. Laura surprises Olivia, Jordan, and Spencer with a special gift from Billy that helps them navigate issues they're each dealing with. Elsewhere, Leila makes a discovery during a therapy session, and Coop prepares patients for the next step in their case against Miko. The episode was written by Obiageli Odigmegwu and directed by Shailene Chokski. This is a new director for sure. I've never seen this director on All American before. But cool.
Right.
I apologize if I butchered your names. Um, what do we think? What do we think about? We'll do Patience and Coop.
Patience and Coop. Wrap this up.
Wrap this up. No, I know.
Okay.
I feel that. Like, please free us from this Miko case.
I feel like Patience should be going to an actual lawyer, but it's okay. It's okay.
Hmm.
If it has to be Coop, it has to be Coop. Um, I don't even know what to think because, like, I just to me, this case doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the
It doesn't make an
self-defense
ounce of
and like we
sense to
didn't even
me.
hear about the self-defense thing this time around. So,
Like
but I do feel like it's just going to be like
self-defense. Patience opened the door.
they're going to be like testing out like the trial stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna be like Coop on the stand,
Yeah, exactly.
or
Like
or
mock
whatever
trial
it
is
is.
what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, okay, if it's a mock trial, then fun, very fun. I can't wait for for how that ends if it's a mock trial because I love mock
Yeah. Yeah.
trials.
So,
Watching people do mock
I think
trials
that would be
on
nice
TV
and just
shows.
like a different way to present this story and something new and fresh. So,
Yeah.
as long as it gets us closer to the end of this Miko thing, as long as, especially because we haven't
Please,
seen Miko, like it just
please.
feels like the big bad that's like
Yeah,
non-existent. At least when we
the
saw
big
Miko, we were like, "Oh yeah, this girl is crazy." But now it's like we don't even see her.
yeah.
So
I was like, just give her a couple of pence to come onto the
a
show.
couple of pence, they don't got a
Like
couple of pence. Over at the CW, they're trying to get the lights on. Okay,
I know. I
maybe I
know.
should have said.
Nah, CW, we love your
What is
show.
it?
We love your
What is it
show.
in English terms? It's just like, yeah, give me 10 quid.
I don't think it's that, but sure.
But they say quid, don't they? What is it? Okay,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are the increments of quid that you can do?
Quid, pence,
So they don't say 10
peas,
quid? What do they say? It's like
hands.
5 quid?
Huh? No, yeah. Oh, in the money you get a five. I don't even use quid. You can have 5 quid. You can have 10 quid. You can
Oh,
have
so I said
20
it right.
quid,
I give
and you
it
can
10
have 50
quid.
quid. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, did I use that incorrectly? I'm sorry. This is a huge
No,
aside.
you did.
This is
You
a
did.
huge
You
aside.
did. I
People
was just
are like, "What are you
I just
talking about?" It's because Ashley just
the
left.
British accent just thrown me off. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the last of the British references.
Um, and then let's see, Layla. What does she? What do you think is she's gonna be her discovery in therapy?
I feel like she's probably going to discover that she has been avoiding a lot of problems in by working. Um, what else? I don't know. Maybe more to do with the intricacies of her mental health struggles.
I also think that her
Yeah.
mom, and maybe her childhood is gonna come
Yes.
up in therapy.
I would love to hear more about her childhood.
I do think what's interesting about this is, I kid you not, we had like a mental health uh like informational, I think, session, like lunch and learn today at work, and it was
Okay.
so interesting to go through this and also be doing this podcast where we're talking about somebody that is dealing with a mental health condition. And Layla's storyline, I think, is, you know, really representative of what a lot of people are going through. And so it is very interesting that she's feeling numb and she's not really involved and she's feeling forgetful, and like all of those things that she said is really in line with what's going on. And I think that what they'll find in this is that, like, she has to do a myriad of things for her treatment plan, because it is often that when people have been on a certain treatment, i.e. like her, for Layla, right, it's medication and she's been on medication for a bit, that they reach a certain plateau just with that same sort of a treatment. And they actually start to regress a little bit, because it's like, even though it's been working, they reach a plateau and it doesn't work for them anymore. So I think that what they're going to find is
Hmm.
that she does need, and she told, I think, Jordan brought this up, right, is that, oh, you could try therapy, and she said, oh, therapy didn't work for me. So I think she's going to find that maybe she needs to do a combination of therapy and medication and maybe something else, to
Hmm.
really get on a solid, I think, plan, for her, for moving forward and managing her
Yes.
depression. um so yeah, but I do think that it's gonna be maybe about her mom, maybe about her childhood, but also just like she's going through life changes, and that presents stress, and
Mm.
stress could be a trigger. So it's like all of
So
those
many
things
changes.
together is that, like, yeah, she even, I've been saying this, but like even positive things like marriage, opening a lounge, those are still changes, and you still have to process those changes. So I think that, like, it's going to be a mixture of like all of these things, is that she needs to process the changes happening in her life. She also has to like reconcile some things with her childhood and maybe her mom and her grief, and
Yeah.
also just like regularly, like, she deals with depression, and so like managing that and having multiple methods and tools, of really treating it.
Yeah.
Laura surprising Olivia, Jordan, and Spencer with a special gift from Billy. Are we going to see this man having recorded some sort of a tape? Answer me
Yeah, it's
that.
gonna be like in Endgame. It's gonna be like an Endgame with the hologram of Iron Man, but instead it's Billy Baker, because he is the man, the myth, the
I'm
legend,
Billy
Billy
Baker, baby,
Baker.
as we saw Tay Diggs. I'm so surprised they didn't get him for episode 100. I was like, what was the purpose of 8 and not 9? Because
Mm,
it's literally an episode later.
yeah,
That
I
was
don't
very
know.
interesting, I think, choice on their part. Maybe it was availability thing, but um
Maybe.
yeah, because it says like surprises them with a gift from Billy, I could see like a mixture of flashbacks and like maybe he recorded something. But I feel like, as with
I feel
everything,
like there's gonna be some
I feel like
hallucinations.
as with everything that they've been doing with Billy, it's going to turn out all very convenient. Like, I
Yeah.
just this yeah.
You could write a
I
dissertation on
could.
the
I
the
could. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my
yes,
gosh.
20,000 words on Billy Baker and the glorification of Billy Baker in
No,
season
for
7.
real. But I will say it will be good to see Tay. Um,
No, it will do.
yeah,
Mm.
posthumously.
He's gonna bring the funny. I feel like we're going to be laughing. We're
Oh
going
yeah,
to be on the floor in laughter because
gonna get some good memes, right?
I feel like this episode is probably gonna end up being, oh, the memes are gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
crazy, but this episode is gonna be very
yeah.
unserious.
Oh, I
I
think so
can't
too. I
imagine
think
it
the
being
Billy
serious at
Baker
all.
flat, like any whatever they end up doing with the Billy, and I do think it's gonna turn out to be some sort of mix of flashbacks and like maybe a video or something that he filmed prior to his passing. But I
Hmm.
do think it's just gonna be just deeply unserious with that aspect,
Yeah,
because as
because
with like his whole death was unserious with him
his
vanishing
whole
into.
No, his whole life was
Oh,
unserious.
and you said it, not me. I completely agree. So that's those are our thoughts for the
Shut up,
episode. But I
babe.
do think like this writer, she's really good. So I am excited to. I think that there's gonna be some heartfelt moments for sure in this
Of
episode.
course.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, those are our thoughts. And yeah, so we'll see you for the next episode.